Ni hao, ni hao ma. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you say hi, how are you in Mandarin. This is Remofilwe Sekgobela coming from you live from Shanghai, China, and I will be dealing with questions that are frequently asked by high school students, first years, second years, and third years. I am honored here to speak before you, and allow me now to go back to my office space where I feel comfortable sitting and engaging with you guys. Right, so now I'm back where I'm sitting, but of course I don't come alone. I come with Spokes Da Vinci, which is my cameraman for the time being in relation to this video. So if you'd like to follow him on Instagram, Spokes Da Vinci, really great guy, in Beijing right now with him, or rather Shanghai, because we were just in Beijing yesterday, and we're going to be dealing with the questions that of course you guys have for us. So of course I can't wait to make sure that I have a conversation with you guys. So I think we can start, Mr. Spokes, with whatever questions that the students have for us.
All right, Mr. Sekgobela.
Thank you.
How did you find the transition from matric to university? And what were some of the biggest challenges?
So the transition from university, or rather from high school to university, was quite a tricky one for me. The workload covered is a bit crazy, right? In high school, you take your time with certain topics. However, at university, most of it is assumed knowledge and self-study. What I mean by that is that lecturers, cover rate at an exponential rate, or cover work rather at an exponential rate, and it might make you feel overwhelmed. Hence why the organization actually, saw the need to exist. We saw that, people need tutoring. People are not inherently slow, but rather the work is covered so fast that, they do need dire assistance. So I think that was my experience. And what was the other question, how I dealt with it, you asked?
What were some of the biggest challenges?
Biggest challenges, first year of matric. For first year, I don't really experience much challenges, won't lie. Just, being independent maybe was a big change. But in high school, I'd like to believe that, my biggest challenges were like, COVID. It was during that time I was doing COVID, so we were attending hybrid, load shedding, power outages, cable theft and so on. But it's okay because I ended up, matriculating with around 4 or 5 distinctions, if I'm not mistaken, and I was top of my class, valedictorian. So it's really not that serious. It's by the grace of God that I'm in this position. So thank you so much for that question.
That's very impressive, sir. My next question will be, what were some of the key differences between matric and university level coursework?
So again, I think I mentioned it in the previous context. The workload is covered at a rapid pace. So in high school, you cover less content at a slower rate, and at university, you cover more content at a faster rate. So that transition might be a brain, food for some people that are used to slow-paced, content and learning as a custom in high school.
All right. How did you adapt to the more independent learning environment at university?
So, you have to adapt as a student. You need to be independent, otherwise you're gonna suffer. Like, there's a Zulu famous quote, walala wasala, and that's actually profound because if you do sleep, you're gonna end up behind. So, in terms of transitioning, you have to transition. It's not even a matter of like it's a choice. You have to, otherwise you remain behind. So, for me, I don't see it as a matter of how. I just had to do it because if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be in this position now, standing before you guys, in China, doing international trips based on businesses and entrepreneurship and this whole tutoring thing. So it's not a matter of like how, just do it, Be like Nike, just do it. Ends up boy, ends up fast. So yeah.
What role did time management and self-discipline play in your success?
So time management and discipline are very huge factors you need to consider if you want to make it big in this industry or whatever field of play you want to partake in. All of the successful people I know, the Steve Jobs, the Phil Knights, the Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Jack Ma, they always emphasize focus, time discipline, and time management, right? You have to be disciplined. You need to be very focused and intentional about what it is that you're doing, how you do it, and who you're doing it for, right? Discipline is important. we all have 24 hours. What separates you from the average is what you do with your 24 hours. So they played a huge role, because I don't think without those I would be in this position. Yeah.
What advice would you give to matric students preparing for university?
Matric students preparing for university, depending on yourself and your family background, stay humble, stay fresh, and stay eager to learn, right? If you know you come from a disadvantaged background, then you're first generation university student, always remember what you're in it for, right? Don't be fazed by people, don't be fazed by moments, don't be peer pressured into doing things that you're not used to doing back home. You are first generation, meaning that you're a game changer, and you're gonna probably be the person that changes your financial predicament at home, right? You are literally groundbreaking. So don't be fazed by that. Don't be out here competing with people that grew up soft and no, you guys are not running the same race. Just look at your own, look where you come from, stay humble, be grateful for where you are, and continue making your parents or your loved ones proud. If you come from a well-off background, I'd like to believe, don't be too sure, right? Don't be too cocky, don't be too arrogant, Always remain humble. You never know the person you're sitting next to who's using NSFAS could be the next president. Always treat people with love, honor, and respect, right? There's a famous quote my high school teacher once said, right? He who milks from a borrowed cow cannot claim he has excess milk. What do I mean by that? We know you grew up soft, but it's daddy money, it's mommy money, right? It's not things you made on your own. So you can't claim that you have unlimited money, because, quote unquote, the owner can come back and take the cow anytime. So take pride in being independent, take pride in working hard and building stuff for your own, so that at the end of the day, no one can tell you anything. And middle income households, I mean, it's very tough for you guys, There are certain issues you can't complain about because you're too rich for them. Other problems you can't complain about also, because those that are using NSFAS feel like, or those that are rich feel like, you are doing too much. So as a middle income household child, dial what you must, focus, stay humble, stay fresh, and just continue operating at the highest level. And I think I'm going to leave this short video here, and then I'll just continue in the next video. So please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel at Dripanomics Tutorials. And yeah, IG also, Dripanomics Tutorials. And then other social media platforms you can catch in our description. But I can't wait to see you in the next video, and I hope that this question helped some student out there. Peace and love. Thank you.